Right on.
Can I snag some of this coffee, man?
What's that?
I feel bad I didn't get over it. I've been trying to like force it on people. Like, wait, you made coffee already, dude? But like Hawaiian coffee.
Dude, you gotta try this, man.
You got a scooping cup, or is it cool
You
to just
got
dump
it, right up there.
Yep.
As usual.
Per dedicated scooping cup. And the filter, of course. Why didn't I know that already?
Exactly. This ain't the first time you've been hanging out in my car.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Wow, smells amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty
Thanks,
good.
Mitch.
It's called Sumatra.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Pretty good. It's better than the breakfast blend and all that stuff.
Yeah. They almost weren't able to make coffee. They had a kind of a genocide going on in that area.
Really?
Yeah. Like recently.
Well, I'm glad they were able to make coffee at least.
Oh, sorry.
Go right ahead.
Just gonna, actually.
You Shane.
Yo.
Yeah.
Nice and warm. Right on, man. You made a knife of your knife from that knife.
I've done this every time I get a new knife lately.
Cool,
Yeah.
man.
Hold it up, man. Let's see it.
Yeah, for sure. This is a knife that I just got in a trade with Shane here.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful Sergeant Edge tools.
Cool.
Puko style, full tank.
Thank you, Brian Sargent.
My first carving project whenever I get a new knife is I just do what I can. I'm not much of a carver, but try and replicate it.
That's
just
awesome.
to get a feel for the thing. Because it's, you know, a
Sweet.
butter knife's the easiest thing to carve.
Very cool, man.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
Now you got to give him back the wooden knife.
I was planning on it.
Dude, I still got
What
the
else am I
nickel,
gonna do?
man.
But yeah, man, when I set that net,
So it's
I
still
like
got the
totally
nickel.
Oh,
lucked
yeah.
out.
I wanna
because
shoot
not
this
only did I
BB
catch
gun,
the
dude.
fish,
Someone
but
got a BB
what
gun
they
I
didn't
can
show
shoot?
on
You can shoot
TV is that
mine
I
if you
caught
want.
2
Where's
crabs
it at?
as well.
Mine's
Oh,
a night
really?
green
Yeah.
bag.
I'll do it.
Sawn
And
off.
Should I try it? Wow,
I was so pumped.
Having a feast that
Dude,
night,
I was
right?
so pumped. I ate the crabs that night, right? So I cooked the fish. I ate a little bit of it. I was so full, I
Yeah.
couldn't even eat it. I just
It's
kept
fun to
it in my-
shoot from
my
the
wok
hip.
for 5 days, but
Just point,
just
don't
picked
aim.
at it and ate it every night for dinner.
Yeah.
But those crabs, right? So I felt bad because they were alive and all that, moving around. And I tossed them into my pot with some water, and because now I had water, and put them over the fire. The water wasn't already boiling yet. I slowly cooked them.
Yeah.
Then I literally was like apologizing to them while I did it, but there's nothing else. Like, I can't hold a wild crab. I'm just freaking out, trying to like go crazy on me while I'm trying to heat up water. Like I don't have any of the containers. I have 9 pieces of kit with me. What am I throwing in my rucksack?
Yeah.
Like, dude,
This thing goes
madness, right?
left.
Yeah.
It was like total madness. So I warmed them up in a very unethical, sad way. I was pretty bent up about it. But man, those suckers were good. Yeah, I broke them upside down like you're supposed to, right? Like we all live in New England, right? You break them upside down, and then all their inner butter is inside. It's like a little dish. So I broke all, and I dipped it all in the crab butter. Dude, I'm telling you, man, my brain, because I hadn't eaten really in like 4 days, my brain was like, woo! You know what I mean? I literally was like, dude, I grabbed the camera. They didn't show it. I was like, I'm like, dude, this is what the brain needs right here. This is what the brain needs. I was like fired up to the camera. They must have been like, yeah, he's crazy. I'm not gonna show that. You know what I mean? Dude, I was so fired up. Oh my god, I was like, awesome. I'm like, oh yeah, it's like a chemical change that comes over you. You eat this like buttery meat. It's like salty and fatty. I just want to go like hunt more things, you know? Like I just went like feral all of a sudden.
Do they review the footage every so often?
I have no idea what they did. I gave them like 4, 5, 6, whatever it was, memory cards full at a time. They're all 64 gigabytes. You know what I mean? Like, here's 5 64 megabyte cards, 300 gigs. You're welcome, you know? Because
I'm wondering, like, when they saw that,
idea.
Somebody's going, I think we should pull them off the island now.
Dude, those crabs, man. Oh, dude, they come in big. I cracked the claws with my axe on a tree. I was like, dude, I mean, so cool, right? Edit it out. I'm like, why? I wanted to watch that forever. Like at my house.
Did any of you guys ever do that? Like go 4 or 5 days without food? Because you can literally, when you get that first taste of food again,
5 days
you have,
yeah.
and you can,
your brain starts doing weird shit.
right? Exactly.
Yeah.
I felt like I got struck by lightning when I ate that crab.
It resets your expectations of what you need for food in a day.
You ain't kidding.
When you're like, man, I'm hungry, I want a snack. Like, shit, dude, I'm starting to get late. I want a snack. Go not eat for 4 or 5 days.
Yep.
Start appreciating food in general, and beyond that, you also kind of you just figure out what you actually need for energy to sustain yourself. Because a lot of times people overeat and they're tired from it. Like your body's trying to burn so much calories that you get exhausted from it. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's like,
totally.
You think that you're not eating because you think that you're not eating enough because you're tired, but really you're eating too much. Like the human body can go a month without eating, you know?
Right,
3
right.
weeks anyway.
Right, man. Yeah.
Food poisoning once, so I didn't eat in 5 days. And funny, that first food tasted so good.
Right.
Yeah, man. I had a pretty interesting situation from not eating for a while. So I mean, I was eating like 60 mussels a day.
Whose BB gun is this Gammo right here?
I think it's Micah's.
Is that long one?
That's,
And so, you know, I had been up there for whatever 5 weeks or something. Just eating like mussels and fish every other day and whatever.
That's cool. That's just a little one pump.
I got that that sea otter hide and the sea otter itself, right? And so I built a big rack, racked it out.
Yeah.
I think they're showing like the special features only online. You can see me like working on the hide or whatever. I don't think they made it to the show though.
Well, the hide itself made it onto the show, but they didn't show you working on it.
Yeah, so if you go online on the history website or whatever, you can find it
Like,
on the YouTube or whatever.
it doesn't go bottom left all
I think
the time.
I might even put it on my channel. I downloaded a lot of their videos.
Yeah, I would have.
Put my logo and intro on it, whatever. Whatever. But yeah, so I made a big rack. I racked this thing was like, you know, 2.5 feet wide, 4 feet tall, massive hide, right? And so I'm scraping it down the whole bit. I got it all lashed up to a big square frame, and I'm scraping it all, and all that meat that comes off the hide, that is like some pretty disgusting stuff, slimy, gross, whatever.
Yeah, that's got
right?
more of a
And I had to
bite
get rid of
to
it.
it, huh?
So I threw it on top of my fire that I had simmering just like this. Well, it's just like that. It was just like a little simmering ember fire. And I was just throwing like, just to get the meat out of here, cook it into ash, charcoal. I don't want raw meat in my camp.
Yeah, kill the scent.
I don't want to go throw it anywhere within a quarter mile of my camp. You know, I'm just gonna get rid of it, right? And stuff is gnarly. This stuff is real gnarly. It looks like, you know, like tumors you're scraping off the hide or something, right? The stuff is just shredded, not even
But
real
those
meat.
are the best tasting tumors.
Yeah, it just doesn't look right, you know? It's like weird. And so I have a fire and I'm 10 feet away, scraping away. I'm like, that smells like hamburgers. Dude, it smelled. And then I go over and I realized it was like shaved steak. Like, cause I shaved it, and it literally looked like a steak and cheese sub without the cheese sitting on like the embers. And I turn on the camera and I'm like my stomach just started going right now, remembering it. I'm like, I can tell I've been out here a long time. When that is gnarly stuff. And I'm like, those hide scrapings look delicious right now. And I'm telling you, I swear it was a half hour. I fought with myself. I'm like, intellectually, I know I shouldn't eat that. Because that, like, I found the animal dead, lying somewhere. I'm scraping off of its hide on the inside. Like, this is totally disgusting, gnarly, but man,
On that visceral
shaved
level.
steak, dude. My body was like, dude, eat that. What are you, stupid? What are you doing?
You need that.
Dude, that'll be the best meal you've ever had out here. I still have a tiny regret that I didn't eat it, but I was like, I'm gonna be vomiting and diarrhea. Like, I did all like intellectually, my brain's like, don't ever do that. But my body was like, dude, shaved steak, steak and cheese subs, guy.
Just weren't hungry enough.
Go hunt a duck, you know, fry it up in duck fat, like, you know. So yeah, for sure, your brain changes and you look at hide scrapings like, you know, cheeseburgers.
Okay. It's a cheapie.
You get into the Cambian layer, it's kind of like string cheese.
Totally. Exactly.
It's like mozzarella sticks.
Exactly. Maple bark becomes a delicacy. You know.
Hey Kevin, can you hit me up a little? I'm just gonna drink out of the plate.
What? You don't got a cup somewhere?
Want to use this cup?
That's
You can use my
fine,
cup.
yeah,
if you
that's
want.
Oh,
fine,
you're
yeah.
tapped, my friend.
Alright,
I'm I'll make anything do. I'm like,
wow, dude, you're like a pauper.
I'll start carving out a log.
I'm gonna go run and get your cup.
Talking about food banks,
Yeah, exactly.
drinking out of plates.
Right.
Yeah.
And then roll.
Where's this conversation going? Dude's got $400 knives. There's something wrong.
Well, you know, you got to remember, there's another side of me that was in the Marine Corps. You'll
Exactly.
yeah, anything.
His
anything.
past.
True, yeah.
My Marine Corps past.
Yeah. It kind of kicks in every so often.
Exactly. Kill an animal just to get its stomach, just to make a quick canteen. People are like, dude, you take it out of that squirrel's bladder or something? What are you doing over there?
you know,
Roland's like, yeah, whatever, man.
That's
fine,
really
it's
funny.
fine, dude.
You see the stomach, the first thing you think is a swim bladder because you got to cross the river.
Yeah, exactly. People are like, what is wrong with that dude over there? He doesn't look right. Yeah, like,
totally.
oh my
Yeah,
god, dude.
I
You
gotta
cut
tell you,
yourself with a
Mitch.
serrated knife at work?
Yeah,
How's that wound doing? It still looks gnarly.
yeah, that's a week and a half old. It
Nice.
just opened it right up.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do with the tip of your thumb.
Off.
Put a band-aid on there, it's off.
It's garbage.
Yeah.
And they had this water trough with salt water coming down. You know,
I buried
but they weren't working that
Svante,
day, so it was just fresh salt water
spoon
coming down.
knife, which
Yeah.
is super
And I was
sharp,
filleting
like
the fish and everything
Scandi
else, and
blade.
they had
Spoon
grabbed
knife
the
right
fillet
into
knife,
my
and it was
middle
all with it,
finger.
and it went,
I just like put it in diagonal
And
right
it-
behind
there's
the
no
nail.
valve.
like one of them.
Right.
And it's a
Right.
curved
Right
spoon knife, so
down
it just like made a
palm of
weird
my
curved
hand.
cut.
I was
It
like,
just sunk
so
right
I
in.
instantly stick it
Oh,
into
dude,
the
that was
salt water.
bad.
flesh.
Yeah.
Like,
Bad news,
wash off
man.
the
It was a
guts off,
flapper,
like,
huh?
Oh, it was,
Oh.
exactly. There was a brutal
Yeah,
flap right on the edge of my bone.
I got a bad knife from this
And it was
guy,
a weird
Doug
circle
Flinders.
like cut. It wasn't
And,
even a straight blade.
At least it was
knives are-
clean,
it's
right?
kind of like a
Not
very
checkerboard pattern.
clean.
Perfectly symmetrical with a
And
drop
like
point.
whenever I moved,
Perfectly
it would like
symmetrical. Handles
open
like a
up like
ball.
Pac-Man.
And I put it in the sheath backwards. Take it out of the sheath and go to cut something. It went
Oh,
right
it's
into
bad.
my thumb with the blade.
That thing kept on
It's a good
reopening
knife.
for
What's
weeks.
a knife gotta be perfectly symmetrical for?
Yeah, any hand cut.
You know, it's
sucks.
funny, you know the worst
Yeah.
cut I ever got was off of a Baco.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, they'll rip you
Oh,
out.
dude, saw cuts are brutal.
Baco cuts are
And they don't
brutal,
wanna
'cause those
heal.
are always
They
They
dull as
shred you
shit.
up, man.
And then they like get nasty.
You show me a Baco Laplander, I'll show you a saw that's gotten dull.
Or a guy with a cut hand, right?
I've never seen a sharp one, even like when they're
Baco,
brand new,
really?
maybe. Yeah, yeah. Well, just because nobody sharpens their little folding saw.
I do.
You do? Most people don't sharpen their little folding saw. I do too.
It's very easy.
I got a triangle file in my kit all the time.
Yeah.
My field maintenance kit is just like a triangle file or whatever they're called, a mill file, and a diamond stone.
Sure.
And so it's like I just try to never use the file and just always hit it with the diamond stone.
Yeah.
And I figured like an axe, a machete, anything like that, you want a file. You see guys putting perfect edges, and I mean, no offense, you're particular with your kit, and like I appreciate that. That's a whole nother skill set. But you're putting a perfect edge on an axe, and for me, like my axes are mostly beaters. They're mostly for like whacking.
Yeah.
So just with a file, a couple licks,
Yep.
take it off. But
Yeah, nice and coarse, so
Yeah.
it bites hard and
Yeah,
just keeps
exactly.
smashing. Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't
They
like.
just
You
don't
gotta be
go so
careful. You
quick.
put too delicate of an edge on an axe,
Right.
you ruin it. It's
Right.
like garbage, and you can't. I've also learned over the years, you can't just sharpen the edge. You have to go to the cheeks first and work your way towards the edge. If
Yeah.
not, you end up with like a flat top.
Yeah.
It's garbage, you know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's something you learn over the years. But,
Yeah.
So totally, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
And a file works the best on cheeks, but I usually just go to the coarse stone on my Bruck stone, all
Yeah.
the way to the cheeks, all the way to the. And for my Baco, I have spare blades at home. I've never even used, but
Yeah.
I just use the very corner of the DC4.
All
It's
right.
like this tiny little triangle edge, and I use
Right.
it on the gold side, so the coarse side. And you just go to that one side on the blade has like the bevel.
Yeah.
On the you just like literally just like wipe. Just go down, wipe them
Yeah.
all once.
Yeah, I do
Check
with the
it
little,
out.
I do it with the little triangle file, and
I don't
do
go
one or two
crazy, man,
passes,
you know?
And I go like zip, 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 zip,
Just
zip,
real simple,
and then
yeah.
switch hands, zip, 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 zip.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm very gentle on it and just
Yeah.
kind of touch it up. And
My
then,
thing is that like
that's it, man.
I feel like the axe is like the symbol, and the saw is the thing no one talks about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like great guys have just like the Baco Laplander, and that's their saw.
Yeah,
And
no,
guys
I have a
guys who know
takedown
what they're
buck saw.
doing.
I have
Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
I have my little Baco. It's like
It's great
when I
for-
make spoons
Yeah,
to
it's
do
great
like the
for
neck
it's
cuts
great
and
for
stuff, the little
it's
stuff.
great for little cuts. It's great for little crafting projects.
Sure.
But
It's
like,
actually not even great for that because people use like the Japanese pull saws when they want to
yeah.
get serious. That's their job.
Upstate New York will make you custom Swiss Army knives, whatever combo you want.
So breakfast this morning, I've got some maple nut oats, and I have some rolled oats that I top it off with some chopped walnuts. Just keep it inside my my utility pouch.
I like that idea.
This particular one I'm using for food. I use them for tools, all sorts of stuff.
The only thing that sucked when I was doing it.
There's a small cup, so I'm not sure how much I'm gonna be able to get in. I just started using these again. I stopped using them for a while. Oh yeah, that's not bad. I'll get 2 of these in. Dude, one time I was logging with Derek Farrier, and he reached around the front of his chainsaw. We cut down like 30 trees, big monsters. Reached around, and I heard, psst, and he was like, oh! I go over, dude, his skin is just white, 3rd-degree burn, gone, charred, everything's just like, that skin's not alive anymore. And I swear I poured water on it for an hour and a half before he could get up and walk. That's how bad it was, dude. Dude, that dude is a hard-nosed soldier, and he was just like holding his hand, like shaking, like in shock, like, oh, dude, this is bad.
He burnt himself.
Bad, dude. Touch the exhaust of his chainsaw after like hours of cutting.
You don't cut yourself with a chainsaw. You remove that part of your body.
Dude, he burned. He burned his finger on the exhaust, and it was like instant, like turned into like charred skin. It was gone.
That's the best way to go into shock.
Woo, baby.
My buddy Phil we were clearing trees to build a dirt bike track.
Felt so bad for him.
House, and my buddy Phil had a chainsaw, and he was riding it through the tree, and he had pants, and underneath the pants he had gym shorts.
Yep.
And he was cutting the tree in the chainsaw. He got right to the tip of the bar, and it kicked out and hit his leg.
Oh no!
Through his pants, through the gym shorts, just barely into his leg. But like, if he didn't have these like thick, like Under Armour gym shorts on, like, it ripped his leg. You could see it wasn't. It was like a 1/16 of an inch deep, but it was like that wide. It's like an extra half an inch, 1/16 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch, 32nd of an inch.
Yeah.
You're past that. Your skin layer. You're cutting into meat, dude. Like,
dude, something similar happened to me once.
Wide, Mitch. Like the cut. It's not a cut. It's like a gouge, dude. It removes meat from your body.
It's like a 1/4-inch cut.
It's like little mechanical shovels.
Dude, I had a problem.
Oh, watch your cutting board, dude.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, Roland, you missed the chocolate rum bananas last night.
Yeah, you did. Dude, I was actually on Vancouver Island when this happened. I wasn't filming at the time. I was making feather sticks, and I was carving higher than I wanted to, but I had to. And my knife slipped and hit my hamstring, and cut through my waterproof pants where the pocket was. I opened up the side of the pocket, through the inside of the pants, through the inside layer of the pants, through my canvas pants inside, through my pocket of both pockets of my canvas pants, because they have these cargo pants, all the way down, dude, and it stopped at the last layer on the inside of the pants. I'm like, one more layer, that was meat. I just cut through like 5 layers of fabric.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You wouldn't feel that. You would just look. You would try to feel for like cold from the blood.
Feel cold and look, it'd just be like blood, dude. And I'd be like, okay, med kit time, quick. I mean, bad.
Gary saw one time. I had one of my knives that was like ridiculously sharp, and I went like this, and I don't know why I was cutting on the inside, and I went like this, and I hit a knot, and I pushed really, really hard. It went like this. It went like this, right across the thing, and the pants just opened up, and I'm like looking over like, I don't believe I just did that. Gary's looking at me. Inside. I just barely, there was a little trickle of blood across the line.
Wow.
It wasn't even bloody. I'm like, oh, but it just sliced my brand new pants.
That was with a knife?
Yeah, it
lucky,
just slid right, it slid through the knot.
Yeah, man.
And we're both looking at each other, because I didn't even want to look, like the way it hit, it put a 2-inch gash in the pants.
You're like in like instant denial. You don't even want to even look at it.
Yeah, I'm like, how bad
is it? You don't want to glance down, like, is my leg covered in blood yet? Or, like, what's happening?
And you know what's funny is, you know how like how your legs round? So like it took like a 2-inch cut out of the pants. So
just the top.
Like, yeah.
It was like crowned you.
Oh.
Couldn't believe it. Huh, Joe?
It wasn't even bleeding. I didn't even have to like do anything. Like it just barely.
I had that happen to me with a skill saw.
With a skill saw?
The skill saw cutting PVC trim. There's a PVC trim, the blade heats it up, and you make the cut, but after the blade goes through, the plastic starts to like mend itself back together.
Right.
frickin' thing kicked back, and there was so much of my shirt bound up in the arbor of the skill saw, it actually stopped the saw.
Oh my God.
Right? And I'm like this, I got a loose fitting shirt on, thank God that day. I pull the collar out. I look down, I'm waiting to look down my shirt and see my guts hanging out. I pull my collar out, I look down, not a scratch. And the kid I'm working with, I go, hey, please, can you do me a favor? Unplug that.
Because it's just being held up by the shirt?
Yeah, it just literally tore the front, literally came this side and went right around like this, and by the time it got over here, it was just hanging there because all of this shirt right here was bound up in the arbor.
Oh my God.
You almost didn't exist, right?
Almost didn't exist.
Yeah.
Wow. Go ahead, say that again, bro.
Yeah, so I was basically polishing up one of my, I want to put a nice polish edge on a Ratman do an RMD LE.
Yeah.
And I was going on the buffing wheel, taking it through the different compounds, and all of a sudden I leaned it forward just a little bit. Wheel caught it and launched it right by my face, and it stuck in the cinder blocks behind me.
Oh my God.
Right in the wall.
Dude, wow. That's insane, man.
Yeah. It ruined the knife. Just ruined
Yeah,
it.
hello. One time I was when I was butcher's apprentice, I was on the bone saw, and that's like a 2.5 foot exposed blade.
Right, yeah.
Like woo, like on a
gnarly.
conveyor belt, moving so fast that
It's like a bandsaw type.
it's a big bandsaw.
Yeah.
It's just for meat, you know. And this particular one had the bone blade. The other one had the soft one, just for meat. This had the bone one. So, anyways, for cutting bone and stuff, and I hated cutting these things. I was cutting shanks, but instead of like with the meat on, I was cutting it just the bones by themselves.
Right.
To make marrow bones for people for soups and stuff, right? And so we already, you know, the meat was already off of the shin, and so I was dragging it through, and I never liked doing it because it's like, and you're just cutting through cow bones that are like, you know, make your forearm look small.
Yep.
Like big bones, dude. They don't mess around. The marrow is the size of your head.
It's like the bone's like half-inch thick.
Oh, it's all around the marrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sick, right? And so I'm cutting through that, and I'm seeing sparks because that's how hard it is. It's taking off bits of the blade, right? And dude, it catches, and it goes down, it rips me forward, and my hands just like go around like the blade, right? So I like grabbed the table, and the blade's right. I was just like, whoa, dude! Like I almost just lost like fingers, hand, wrist. I don't even know, face, whatever. But it dragged me down for a second because it like caught and it like pulled me down. Dude, I never wanted to cut bone, just straight bone. I always abhorred that task, but because I was the apprentice, I always got those kind of tasks. Because, you know, like the guy who was teaching me had been cutting for 40 years, 39 years at that point. His boss had been cutting for like 35 years.
And he's got 7 out of his 10 fingers.
Whatever, yeah. Actually, he did cut off one of his fingers, but it was on he was building a birdhouse for his kid or something, which is funny. He's a butcher for almost 40 years, cut his finger off at home. But, anyways, yeah, I mean, old Italian dudes. Hey, Mitch, hey, you know what I mean? Cut up some bones, Mitch? I'm like, yeah, I'm on it, Bob. Yeah. You know, just the shop is like a circus every day, but yeah, I almost lost a hand or something.
It's like, Mitch, cut up some bones. Like, no.
Yeah, I just had to.
It's like, why is he using the handsaw again?
I was never, dude. Hey, it's all about efficiency and time.
Yeah.
You know, like you got to get stuff done so fast that you're moving dangerously fast.
You know what, that could be bad.
Oh, dude, yes. This is packaged instant oatmeal, but at the same time, I put in a bunch of rolled oats and chopped walnuts. I have separate bag with some almond milk, a little bit of water.
A little bit of heaven.
Oh yeah, baby. Thicken up a little bit more. It's almost there. That's cool. Yeah, I love guitars, man. Yeah, flame maple back and sides for my Hofner with a spruce top, rosewood bridge, rosewood fretboard. Thing's outstanding. I wanted to bring it, but sub-zero temps is just very disrespectful to an instrument. The intonation, like, you could warp the neck. You just trash it, you know. So I'm hoping at one of these points in my life I'm gonna pick up one of these like camping guitars where they're like really small, but they're like full 22 frets, acoustics and all that. Martin makes them, and I think Alvarez makes them. So no, Fender, I think. Oh man, instant with rolled oats mixed in, some maple instant with rolled oats, chopped walnuts.
Maple cinnamon?
Mm-mm.
That's the one I think I usually...
Maple nut.
Oh, okay.
So it has like, I guess it has like almonds or walnuts in it anyways, but
Yeah.
I added my own. And it changes it from just like a blasted sugar, instant high to headache. When you eat like a whole bunch of walnuts in there,
Yeah.
it gives it like fat and protein and like longevity.
Right.
You know, it breaks down slower.
Yeah, Quaker Oats makes one. It's called, I think, Super Protein,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got all different type of nuts in it and everything else. And the oats are a much thicker oat than the standard oats,
Mm-hmm.
so it's more like much more filling than standard oatmeal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and my rolled oats, I added literally whole oats. Not even like instant rolled fat, nothing. It's like just oats, you know. So they're meaty.
Yeah, the other one, I think the one that I get has honey in it.
That's cool. I love tree food, man. Nuts and stuff. Maple sugar, nuts and fruit. I'm such a tree guy. I love tree food. Contribution, donation to the tournament.
Pool, yeah.
Oh man, to the prize pool. Look at this. Sick. Rock on, man. Thank you for that. Whoever's gonna win is gonna be thanking you more than me. For sure. I'm thanking you for donating it. They're gonna be like really thanking you. Sick, man.
Yeah.
90 degree and all that. Oh,
It's a
yeah.
cute little thing.
Yeah. It's a cute little knife.
Gotta watch out for the cute little sharp things.
Yeah, exactly. Don't show them the respect they need. It's cute. Oh, my finger. Ah. Thanks, Dana.
Yeah, no worries, man.